Guys, another episode of Eager to Love podcast. And I just realized we're doing this for 2 months. Wow, it went by fast. I remember when we first started planning it, but I guess it's the fans or people who watch. Thank you for tuning in to our podcast. Means a lot to me, means a lot to Brian. I just honestly, I'm so happy with the support that I've gotten in the last couple months, and I do this for you guys. But before we get started, this video is sponsored by
Then
get them at your local supermarket, local grocery store. I'm just joking, but free advertisement for them. But it's Eager to Love podcast, and I'm your host James, and this is my co-host. So today we're gonna be talking about roles and relationships. What my interpretation of it is, what Brian's interpretation of it is. No, we don't have a guest today. It's solo. We wanted a short podcast today, but we're running those features up. So if you want to be on the show, please let us know. But before we get things started, we'll be right back after the break.
I always been that type of kid to find somebody better than leave her cause of all the pressure. Niggas think it's really funny when they play around. See a chick cause she dick, tell her slow it down.
One. Let's give a special sponsor, Springfield Best One, Springfield Beast Stone. Check her out. Check out her Instagram. Springfield, that's Springfield Best One. She also got a YouTube channel, Bonnie Stone. Check out her music. It's mad good. And I'm actually in this music video. So go check it out. I'm right there. And make sure you go watch their podcast too. Bonnie Stone and Miss Phenom, Crushing the Culture. And make sure y'all go watch their videos. Watch, and follow her on Instagram. And we're back here. So today, like I said beforehand, we're talking about roles and relationships and how I feel like it's definitely changed over the years. I feel like it's definitely changed, especially in our generation with just different things coming out and ideas and stuff like that. But roles and relationships are pretty defined. I guess well-rounded is what you're brought up saying is, oh, you're the guy, you're gonna ask the girl out, you ask the girl to marry you.
regardless if you're the girl or the guy, and just goes either way.
Yeah, so I wanted to get into that. Personally, I don't think guys should always have to make the first move. I know that's like a universal rule, but I think God,
They almost always do.
yeah, and there's been situations where I'll give you a perfect example. This girl, we were talking before, and she felt like I needed to text her first. I don't always like texting first or starting the conversation. That's just not how I do it. The girl I'm talking to now, she hit me up first. I never hit her up. So she hit me up, she slid in my DMs, and it got me thinking, like, can girls do this as well? Should girls do this more? I feel like that the roles really they can be reversed. I feel like in certain situations, and goes along with too, is guys feel like they can't cry in front of their girlfriend. They can't show emotion in front of their girlfriend because it makes them seem weak or something. And there's a saying, behind every strong man is a very powerful woman behind them.
I mean, not just that, because guys have feelings too, and just because it looks like they might be weak by showing their emotion, they're not. They feel too. It's not just girls who always have feelings.
Yeah, and this is the saying. Behind every successful man, there is a strong woman. And I think that is so true, especially with people in the past. I feel like you don't see that a lot. And I just think that, I feel like I hate how it's like, okay, you have to hit the girl, you have to talk to them, you have to do everything, you know what I'm saying? Why can't the girl ask you out? Why can't the girl, do this and that? And I just feel like it shouldn't even matter. Brian, what do you think?
I don't think it should matter either.
I think that if girls like, oh, I want him to marry me, why don't you ask him to marry you? Like, I just don't like so many old, like, what's it called? Old, I can't even think of the word. Old practices. Yeah, practices. Where the man has to propose to the girl. And
I mean,
I just
that's just traditional. But
yeah, it's tradition. That's the word I was really looking for. But it's traditional. But I think times are changing. Roles really should not matter. What do you think? It shouldn't matter, right?
I mean, it's just in my eyes, just common tradition that a man proposes to a wife. I mean, what is a woman gonna get on her knees and propose to him? Like
I mean,
that's
that's gonna
kind
start
of
happening. I believe that's gonna start happening, to be honest. I think that that's something that it will happen. Because, yeah, I think women are finally getting a voice, which everything I see with women and their accomplishments, I'm so happy for them. I think that women are smart. I think they're more smarter than men. And I've always said this. I suck at little details. I'll forget. Like, I'll buy a whole house and forget that I need to do other stuff, like make it look nice. And it's like, I don't really know. I need a girl to do that for me. And I think that even with like presidents and stuff, I feel like we should have already had a woman president. I think we'd be in a totally different, what's it called? Different place right now. I feel like a woman in charge. I've always wanted to see that. And we have a step further. We have our first female vice president. I'm very happy for that. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, I just think that, women are finally being heard. And I think it's gonna happen soon, to be honest. I just think so. Any instances with you, Brian, with girls, with like, what's it? Like, they hit you up first, or you felt like they should hit you up too as well? Like,
if a girl hits me up first, and that's like hitting the lottery. I'm just saying. So
I honestly, I feel you shouldn't need to have to always hit up a girl. And also, all right, let me bring up another topic. So, would you have your girl fight another girl that you're beefing with? I know that's not like you, because I know that wouldn't happen, but if it did, would you make your girl fight another girl you had beef with?
oh, because that would just create more conflict.
Yeah, I hate that. Like, I feel like girls will talk so much, and then they're like, my boyfriend will beat you up. Now you're locked into some drama. I hate that. That's never happened to me, but if that did, I wouldn't know how to react. Because, of course, if somebody talks to my girl, I'm gonna say something. But like, if my girl's just running her mouth and is like, my man's gonna fight you, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Me and Brian, if you don't know this, we don't like loud girls who like are loud in general, right? Am I right? We don't like conflicts.
Give her a bag of Takis and then she's loud.
You said what?
Give her a bag of Takis and then she's loud.
Yeah, and all right, we don't like girls who start drama, who are, yeah, I mean, really start drama. And like I like quiet, reserved like girls. Like there's an extent like I don't like girls who are loud like in public. I hate that. Like I don't think Brian's ever dated a girl that I've sometimes some girls I've dated, they're just loud. I don't know if that I don't know. Do you like that? If a girl's loud in public, like we'll like talk about somebody who just walked by and is mad loud about it. So, all right, another question. Should your girl pay for your meal?
It's just, I'd say,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'd say like the thing. Well, I'd say if a girl is loud in public with you, it's just embarrassing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thank you for saying that because that's what I was trying to say. Okay. Should a girl pay every other time you go to dinner?
That's an interesting question. I mean, if financially, yes.
Yes.
Respectfully, no.
But that's traditional. That's traditional. That leads back into traditional. I can't speak traditional ways. I mean, I've seen those TikToks. Everybody has seen those TikToks.
Check, split.
Like, babe, you gonna do something today? Yeah, I'm splitting the check. You just said no. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Nah. We gonna split that check.
What was that?
Oh.
Anyways, nah. I mean, there's not really else to, like. Honestly, I just wanted to get that out there for today's podcast. This is very short, but I really wanted to get out how like gender shouldn't matter in a relationship in terms of superiority, or I think old traditional values are just not going to be the same anymore. Because especially if you look back like 20, 30 years, like things are different. You know, girls are more willing to go after what they want now, especially with like the movement and stuff, like women's empowerment movement. I definitely support that. I think women are always undervalued. I think they're overlooked. I think that men typically oversee little details. Important details are not just little details, important details. I think that women tend to see. Same as, should your girl, when you have like a kid, should she be a stay-at-home mom? Like, I would take time off too to help her. You know, it's not just always going to be her. So I think that's very important too. Like, moving forward, like, how's that going to look? You know, is the kid going to be taking care of the dad? I don't know. What do you think, Brian? You think it's going to happen?
Well, here's how I see it. In some cases, even though it's as though the man always has a superiority, there is those hard-working women out there too who make more money than their significant other.
Yeah.
And the woman
should men make more than women, or women should make more than men? I want to see what your answer is.
Personally, I don't really look into that as there being someone should have more. Just that everyone should be paid accordingly.
Right.
It's really based on their success and hard work, not necessarily by gender.
Yeah, that's what would be my answer too. I didn't want you to choose one of those answers. I think that like I've heard in the past, like women who do more than men still get paid less, which is unfortunate. But when I started a family, I don't want to miss out on that time. Like, I don't know how long fraternity leave is. How long is that? Do you know?
I have no idea.
It's like a year, something like that, or half a year. I don't want to miss that. I want to help my wife when we're raising a kid. Women shouldn't have to do that by themselves, you know, because they're gonna be tired to stay at home mom. I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about generals today. I don't know why. I just did. It was something that came up. So I guess that's really it then. We don't really have much further to say. That's what our stance is. So some new things are gonna happen. New what's the word? Special episodes, pop culture. We're definitely gonna be talking about Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. I don't know, Brian, if you know that. I love Jennifer Lopez.
You
We're
should
gonna.
Mark Anthony, bro. What you talking about?
You said what?
Mark Anthony.
We're gonna be talking about Prince Harry and Meghan, and my favorite, Addison Rae and Bryce Hall. We're gonna talk about that. Get more modern with our generation, with pop culture, special type of episodes, relationships with that. We're just gonna talk about it. We're gonna do some research about it, and we're gonna talk about it. Because I think that real examples to look into it. Definitely. I also want to talk about if some of you guys watch Flight Reacts. Him and his girl just went through something, or they broke up, but I saw both videos, and I saw his video and then his ex reacting to it. I just had so much to say in terms of what side is telling the truth and what's that. So I'm definitely gonna be talking about that pretty soon. We're gonna do some pop culture episodes. We're definitely gonna get Steven on one of those. On a couple of those, he's gonna be joining us. But for the most part, we gotta work things out. But definitely, that's gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be a Friday's episode though. I don't believe I want the pop cultures to be out as live as it is. So I want it out once it happens. I want to talk about it. You know, definitely get some people in here what they think about it. More people are into TikTok who know Addison Rae, the whole 9 yards about her. Cool. But yeah, I just want to talk about modern relationships, stuff like that. I can't think of anybody else right now that's recently broken up, but I'm gonna look into the relationship and see what happened, what went wrong. Who's, especially with Fight, who's the wrong, who's the right. We're gonna find out next on the Years Love podcast, Pop Culture Edition. But like always, it was a pleasure to speak here today. It's a very short podcast, but we wanted something out for Friday, so that's it. We're wrapping it up. So, Brian, any last words?
I don't know.
Like I say always, stay safe, stay blessed, and peace out, guys. Be safe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, peace.